What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a top 10 Pokemon trolls. So these are Pokemon that generally pay you off, make you want to grab your DS and toss it straight out the window. Now, I haven't done this series for years. I really hope you guys enjoy this. I thought I'd compliment my other videos on my channel. If you're excited for this, give that like button some love. Now, if you do agree or disagree with my top 10 list, please leave some trolls below in the comment section you think are worthy for this list. I'd be very interested to hear your feedback. Also, there's a secret little message in this. Can you read them? They are in the unknown letters. What will the magical word be? Make sure you check out the whole video to see the secret word. Let's get into it. Trolling in at number 10, Marshadow, a relatively new Pokemon to the scene, however, a fair pain in the backside. Marshadow is a fighting ghost type with a solid defense across the board. What makes this Pokemon so trolly and terrifying is its signature move, Spectral Thief. Spectral Thief is a 90 base power move with the ability to steal another Pokemon's stat boost. You could be happily sitting there, setting up your stat boost, and bam, they are stolen by this troll and then used against you. It can also be used with the Z move, Soul Stealing 7-star Trike, holding the Marshadow Z. You could also be happily sitting there behind a substitute, and this thing can still hit you. What a troll. I mean, damn, you can't even escape this thing. Also, if your ability is Skill Swap from Technician to Simple, the stats stolen are doubled. There is no hiding from this thing. Always watch out for this troll as it will use its stat boost against you and give you a jolly good spanking. Number 69, Tapu Fini is another fairly new Pokemon that can cause a lot of salty rage. With impressive all-round bulk and great typing, it's a sure choice for your trolling team. Tapu Fini is a water fairy type Pokemon with the ability Misty Surge. Guys, today was a little bit on the misty side. Misty Surge turns the ground into misty terrain when Tapu Fini enters the battle. In doubles format, you can teach this Pokemon Muddy Water, which has a decent chance to drop the opponent's accuracy by 1 stage, which helps its trolling capacities. Since Misty Terrain prints status, Tapu Fini can pass +2 stat boost using Swagger onto an ally to give them a nice boost in attack stat. It also helps allies by spamming Heal Pulse, and this also gives greater survivability to other members of the team. This Pokemon is so trolly, it even learns Toxic. Why Misty Terrain is active and actually doesn't affect them, except for grounded type Pokemon or flying types and the Pokemon with the ability Levitate. Number 8, Alomomola. Even this Pokemon's name isn't easy to pronounce, especially for someone like me. Alomomola is a big pink grinning heart with an absurd amount of health and bulky stats and a single water typing. It has a perfect ability for trolling, Regenerator. It can simply swap in and out to recover any damage it has sustained throughout the battle and simply be a thorn in your salty side. It commonly has Toxic Wish, so it can spread poison, stall you out, protect, and heal itself with Wish, or pass it to a Pokemon that is already on low health in the opponent's team. Coupled with massive stalling capacity and bulky stats, this Pokemon is a real troll to come up against. It also has to be mentioned, it trolled a lot of people when it first released, as we finally thought, the King of the Deep, love this, received an evolution. Sliding in at sexy 7, we have the grinning Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is a fairly unique Pokemon in the fact that it has no offensive presence about it whatsoever, but plenty of passive trolling. This Psychic type Pokemon has an enormous health stat and a very good ability known as Shadow Tag. Shadow Tag ability traps the opponent in so they cannot escape. This is very handy for our blue friend as it learns moves, Counter and Mirror Coat. Wobbuffet can simply tank the physical hit, then use Counter to KO back, or tank the special attack to KO back with Mirror Coat. It doesn't even need to have a good offense at all. The poor Pokemon has to attack as it is trapped in by Shadow Tag. If you try and set up Stat Boost, it can also use Encore, locking you into its move and then making your life a bag full of salt. Lastly, we cannot forget those big, pink, voluptuous lips. Right, guys? Taking up the 6th spot is Moonduck, commonly known as Cresselia. This mono psychic type Pokemon is literally a troll's heaven. With outstanding bulk and a handy ability Levitate, it's not only a great support Pokemon, but it can literally make you throw your DS to the moon. Cresselia has access to Calm Mind and Moonlight, which gives it the ability to set up stats while tanking huge hits and recovering off like nothing ever happened. Cresselia can even learn Psycho Shift, so when it goes to sleep, you can simply pass that status to the opponent and wake up. If you are a Mega Troll, you can simply put the opponent's entire team to sleep. You can even make it hold a Flame Orb and send a burn to a physical attacker and leave them dead in the water doing no damage. I don't know about you, but when I come across a Cresselia, I've got my team of 6 Tyranta waiting in the wings. This spot is taken up by Aron. This particular Pokemon can be put in the fear category. Annoying ass rodent. Weighing in with pretty average stats and interesting ability, this Steel and Rock Pokemon doesn't really look that much of a threat, does it? In Generation 5 onwards, the Sturdy ability was changed and the Pokemon that took no prior damage could live any attack on 1 health. To make things even trollier, Aron can work with a strategy at level 1 using this ability with the help of Shell Bell, Sandstorm, and Endeavor. Aron simply and continually tanks the hit of any opposing Pokemon and uses Endeavor, which puts the opponent on the same amount of health stat, being 1 health, and then gets KO'd by Sandstorm. Aron then uses its Shell Bell to restore its health, as this item only works when you take damage. This strategy has plenty of holes, but your bedroom wall will have more holes if you cannot stop its mighty rampage. Remember that guy or girl you saw on that dating site, and then you went to meet them in the flesh, and then they look completely different? That's Zoroark, baby. This dark type troll has fairly decent offense, speed, but what makes it such a troll is its signature ability, Illusion. The Illusion ability kicks in and changes Zoroark to appear as the very last Pokemon in the user's party. To make the opponent a little confused, you can disguise Zoroark as a Pokemon that has the same type and similar moves. Houndoom is a nice example, as it can learn Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Sucker Punch, for example. However, why not use its Dark typing to create even more chaos, disguising it as a Weezing with Flamethrower, only for the poor opponent to find out it doesn't affect it at all. To top things off, if Zoroark is directly damaged at all, it will appear in its true form, taunting you after all its shenanigans. A Mimikyu and a Zoroark walk up to each other and say, "You show me yours, and I'll show you mine." Don't worry, guys. I will not quit my day job. Third from the top, with a skip and a hop, is Cinccino. On the surface, this mono-normal type Pokemon has high speed and decent attack stat. The ability this Pokemon has takes it to a new level of salty, skillless trolling. Cinccino has the ability Skill Link. This allows multi-hitting moves to always land 5 times consecutively. If a Pokemon with Sturdy or Substitute thought they were safe, they have another thing coming. Attaching a King's Rock can add to the trolling of the multi-hitting moves. The opponent will have a 41% chance of being flinched, and then if that occurs, will have to endure another barrage of Tail Slap, Bullet Sleeve, or Rock Blast. It's safe to say this Pokemon would make anyone rage. Well, except if you're a Ferrothorn, that is. Taking the silver medal at number 2 spot is Chansey. This pink blob of troll is the epitome of scum. Chansey boasts a thumping health stat, sizable special defense, normal typing with natural cure and serene grace. When attaching Everlight to Chansey, its bulk increases dramatically, making up for its terrible defense stat and turning into a living nightmare of salt. Chansey can learn Toxic, Softball, Minimize. It is the perfect combo to be a number 1 ass. It also gets Aromatherapy and Natural Cure. So if you think Toxic can save you, you got another thing coming, Sonny Jim. Chansey can stand there, set up Toxic, Softball, and Evasion, and just heal off any damage it takes at all. This strategy has caused so many... The master of the troll, lord of my salt mines, takes the cake as number 1, Jirachi, the steel psychic type Pokemon. This Pokemon is my kryptonite. It raises my blood pressure as my finger slowly moves towards the power button on my 3DS. This little yellow troll doesn't really take a rocket science to use due to its great ability Serene Grace. Serene Grace doubles the chance of a move having an additional effect. Ironhead usually has a 30% flinch chance. With Serene Grace, it goes up to a whopping 60%. Damn, son. You can virtually smash your head into the 3DS controls and keep getting flinches continually without too much effort. On top of that, it has a massive move pool to complement the trolling of Serene Grace. This includes Thunder for paralyzing, Ice Punch for freezing, Fire Punch for burning, to name a few. I've disliked facing this Pokemon from the beginning of time, and that, my friends, will not be changing anytime soon. I hope you people enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about the ways of trolling. Did you end up finding all the unknown letters in the video? I sure did. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. I would love to see you again. Some of my older top 10s are in the playlist coming up. Why not check them out? Peace out, people.